This is the song that plays for the runaway guy. 2, 1, go. Live from the apartment above Lord Dona'tor's Pizza, it's the Lord Dona'tor PBS Hour. Welcome, fools. Hello, hello. This time, as opposed to crashing the stream, I just sort of, thought I was invited this time. And it seems to have worked out pretty well for me so far. Although I only have one segment, though, what with the pandemic going on and whatnot. Can't really do terribly much with that. Pardon me while I adjust my cowl. If you see any glasses underneath there, just know that they are not blue. They are... your eyes are playing tricks on you. They are red. Lord Dona'tor has very poor eyesight, and the red helps him see what needs to be donated towards. All right, we are here today in support of direct relief. We're also going to be talking more and more to various people throughout our little segment here. Yes, so you can donate on at Mario.gives towards who I'll be talking to in these this segment here. Here we are in my local segment here. My God, little batty right now. Excuse me. I'm a little. I've gone a little bit nutty because, as you can see, I don't have any of my lamps. I donated too much money and they ended up repossessing my lamps and cutting off my power. Though, fortunately, I was able to siphon power and internet from Lord Dona'tor's Pizza downstairs in order for me to be able to bring this to you today. As well as Cyan donating $20 saying I don't watch the stream much, but I love this Colosseum and the people in it. Yes! Even though they are fools, they are quite good. Airbender 56 with the $10 and Anonymous with the $5. Good! All these donations coming in will be all I need for direct relief, as I said before. Maybe one day I will achieve my goal of stealing the sun. Though, maybe I shouldn't spend so frivolously on lamps and the whatnot. Anonymous donated $10, said am fool. Read the Nintendo Pater with the $20 saying fools. BeakBeak85 with the $4.20 saying how about paying back sugar for breaking you last time? Don't underestimate the power of the anti-lamp. Dance with me, lamp. Oh dear. That's a large donation right there. The donations are just pouring in. I will not be able to get to all of them, but thank you so much for your generosity. Dan Neon with the $800 saying, well, I missed day one. I guess I'll have to make up for it in spades. And you have! You have! Spreading your dark Dona'tor power throughout the world. Doing good for all, when in actuality, spreading your power and your influence. Such is what I do, Lord Dona'tor. Ryan Demusis with the $100 saying, look, yoga with jewels, excuse me, not yuga. That's like a combination between Yu-Gi-Oh! And yoga, in which you use your trading cards in various poses. I'm sure that probably exists somewhere in that anime. Gotta put my first donation of the marathon towards getting us there. Excellent, excellent, excellent! Yes! We do have our first guest on here. As we've been going for a little while now, so I think we will more or less, let's see, yes, close the first part of the poll and get our first guest on here, whom is, should he be around and willing to join the room stream C, Nintendo Capri Sun. Nintendo Capri Sun, come on down, you're on The Price is Right. In the meantime, while we're waiting for him, $500 from Anonymous saying, bad tidings, runaway. May I ask whomst allowed that knave donated to have their own segment? In the meantime, while we're waiting for him. Why can I hear myself? From Anonymous saying, bad tidings. Why can I hear myself? May I ask whomst allowed that knave donated to have their own segment? No, it's because the stream came up on the Tiltify. Blast! Foiled again by my own hubris. Anyway, truly though, perchance those whom calls can make Dona'tor into the fools. That said, I look forward to the next family reunion. I have heard it shall take place on the sun. Signed, the benefactor. The benefactor. Donating towards charity, but foiling me yet again. And insulting me, no matter, as well. Mr. Capri Sun.
Right.
Welcome. Alright, my hope is that I'll be able to full screen this
Oh, I'm a mushroom head. What's up, everybody?
Or full screen this, rather.
Yo, we've been shopping at the same store.
There we go. Pardon me. If you happen to see my voice coming out of somebody's, oh dear. One moment, I need to adjust something. As it appears my identity may be in peril. One moment.
Oh, shoot. Did I share my screen?
Nope, no you didn't. This is, it's just to get the, just a little something off the screen that I'd rather not people see. Nothing bad, by the way, but just something that, well, I think would be a little bit heavy-handed in giving me away. There we are. There we go. Hello, Nintendo Capri Sun. Welcome to Lord
expecting to be first, but, hello. Wow, I'm flattered.
Yes. You are here, and you are one of the founding members of the Runaway Guys. Now, what brings you here to Lord Dona'tor Talk Radio? What wisdom do you have to share with us?
Not a whole lot, apparently. I'm not very good at picking flights because I just crash landed on this island here, and I'm inside some hatch that we found.
Oh, I see.
A computer here where you have to put a bunch of numbers in or something.
I see. A desert island scenario, it would seem.
Yeah. I don't even have my Luke Skywalker thing with me or anything right now.
Okay. So where are we currently in this situation?
Somewhere in the South Pacific.
I meant in the immediate location. Where exactly are we? Are we in a crashed plane or some sort of pod?
I'd say we're underground in a bunker.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is around us right now?
Over there is... Wow, that's my mic.
I see.
Behind me is a very dirty curtain, which should be a green screen.
Okay, so we need to somehow use the mic and the curtain to escape this bunker. Am I getting close? I'm not very good at what are those puzzle rooms called? Escape rooms. I'm not good at escape rooms.
I love those things.
Okay.
They do have good water here, though.
They do. Yes. I mean, it's your escape room. They do have you're the one providing the water. So I'm glad that the building is up to code where you can have such clean water.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, Mr. Capri Sun, while I have you on here, I do believe I need to pause the music real quick and pull up the, what you fools refer to as the hiker dance. All right, are you ready, Mr. Capri Sun?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, they're gonna be able to see the side of the world we know.
Hey! All right. Thank you for $160,000 donated to Direct Relief.
$160,000.
$160,000. All right.
That's why I have lozenges.
Yes, I probably should stock up on those myself. I only come out once a year, but it's killer on my larynx. Midnight donated $100 and saying, what sports team do you root for? I can see you liking the Las Vegas Lights FC and the Phoenix Suns, but who could tell? But, tell the world who. Well, I must say I am... Oh, I'm sorry. You go first.
Green Bay Packers.
Ah. I myself am a big fan of the Seattle Mud Crabs. Anonymous with the $100 saying, to the ever-lovely Dona'tor, thank you for always being a charitable villain. You may be able to torment every fool in this event. Or may I be able to... Thank you, Anonymous. I understand that you do not wish to be known, by everybody here by keeping yourself anonymous, but I appreciate your donations towards good for the sake of evil, so thank you. Continue with the scenario, Tim. What are we doing on this island?
Oh, let's see. Well, we're trying to solve the escape room first and foremost, but there's actually a secret escape in the back that I know about that I'm not telling anybody about.
I mean, you just told me and possibly several thousand people of it.
Yeah, they'll never know. They're the audience.
Give me one moment. I'm going to check it out. What is this? What is this?
Wouldn't this be cool? No, he's not.
Whose sassy child is this?
Did you find other kids playing outside?
I didn't actually go outside. I went into the hall and there was this.
Vincent?
I don't know what or who it is or how it got here.
That is not Vincent.
No, it's not Vincent. Do you know who this is? Because I don't. It appears to be some form of sea creature.
Familiar. My gosh, my golly.
According to chat, this thing is
name.
apparently a manatee. I know it's a manatee, but does it have a name? It does appear to be a baby sea cow of some kind.
And his name is Manatee.
Oh, his name is Manatee. Okay. Hello.
Manatee fraternity.
You are quite the evil sea cow, I can tell. Although suspiciously you have paws instead of flippers. Are you some kind of land manatee? Some form of land sea cow? You seem very unamused by this.
He really hates water though, so he'd probably hate it here.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, true. Well, I found him in the vents. It's really weird.
Maybe he's the smoke monster.
Could be. Oh, that very well could be. That could just be some form of monster.
I don't know. We've heard him roaming around in the woods or something out there.
All right. Well, I checked out the escape hatch and there was a dog. I'm going back for a second look. Okay, I think I got it open.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. I believe I got the door open. Now, presumably we're out in some form of gorgeous paradise or some storm damaged island. Either way, it's good to be outside in the fresh air.
That's good because on the door it says quarantine, so
uh-oh.
That might be a problem.
I think we may have gotten a game over, as is commonly stated amongst you video game types.
Hooray for introversion and staying inside.
Well, Tim, I believe we have lost this game, and I'm going to need to. That's a battery. That is indeed a battery.
Yep.
We have lost this game, and I'm afraid we're going to have to move on to the next guest. But thank you very much for coming on here.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your world.
Of course. Your coin go burr!
Much love. Sorry if you're not a Lost fan, you didn't get any of the references here.
I actually have never seen Lost myself, but thank you for joining. We were quarantined inside somewhere, and it was... Apparently we died, I guess. That's how I'm interpreting it. Now let's see, who next do we have coming on the show? After Tim, it is... Ahaha! It appears as though we have Family Jewels next. Halaloth with 100 bits saying, disappointed that I cannot request to hear from Kepler George or the grandparents. So we heard you have a new addition to the family? Something about big puppy energy? I don't. I found a sea cow in an escape tunnel. Hello, Mr. Family Jewels.
Mr. Dona'tor, how are you doing, sir?
Doing well. Hello. I believe you have something for us should we hit a donation incentive.
Yeah, I figured it'd be good to, we've had a lot of excitement, and I think it'd be good to kind of take a break and take some time to, really observe our thoughts, take a minute to relax and look inward, since we've been looking outward to help other people. Just take a little time to do that, and so we'll do a little bit of yoga. If you guys can reach $169,696, just a random number. There's no, reason for those numbers.
I must say, sometimes when it feels like the pressure is building and you're just going to bottom out and things get on your nerves, you can't turn the other cheek. Sometimes you just have to do yoga.
Tell me more about that, Mr. Dona'tor. How does that feel when you feel overwhelmed by these things?
I feel like a real, sometimes it's a pain in the ass, and sometimes I feel like a real ass, and it just... I mean, it's nothing a few donations can't fix. Gurkinoff with $100 saying, oh yes, the Sea Cow Canine Charity. That's good. That is good. If I could find that dugong around here, I might try to force it into a robe and see if it will be my sidekick in the coming years. Yes. Reese Cav with $100 saying, Lord Dona'tor, he's even more evil than we thought. He took Tom's dog. That was a dog? I thought that was a sea cow.
That was definitely a sea cow. Mr. Dona'tor, I'm interested in that, in what you just said before reading the donations. Would you say that you might envy others, or feel that other people might be envious of you?
You know, I feel like other people are always ahead, and I'm just falling behind.
Well, it's interesting because there's kind of you know, like it feels like there's almost two people living within you, Mr. Dona'tor. See, what I see when I hear you talk is there's kind of this grandiose sense of self-importance with how you speak. You know, it seems like you tend to put others down to kind of lift yourself up. You use terms such as fools with very high volume, and it's a demonstration of quite arrogant behavior. What do you think of that?
And with that, we are going to move on to our next guest. Farewell, family jewels.
I would like to diagnose you with narcissistic personality disorder, if that's all right. Would you say that you have a preoccupation with fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, and or ideal love?
Goodbye, family jewels. Next guest at 172,000. I've just been told by the powers that be that we will include Stephen George on the show. If we hit $172,000. Yeah, comes on, why not? That works. Alright, who is our next guest that hopefully won't psychoanalyze me? Our next guest on the program, the one, the only, Proton John. Hello, Proton John.
I didn't remember calling any number. How did you get me?
Very meticulously.
My phone is off.
You doubt? Well, I may not have monetary power, but I have power over other things.
You have power over things that don't have power?
Yes.
So you're a wall socket?
I'm
Are you a charging cord?
No, I'm the rat talisman.
Does that make you a port?
I'm the rat talisman from Jackie Chan Adventures.
So am I Jade in this situation, or Uncle, or am I Jackie Chan?
I think I would probably be Valmont or Shendu.
Can I be Jackie Chan in this situation?
You probably could, yes.
Hell yeah.
Man alive, that was such a good series. Love Jackie Chan
really
Adventures.
The last season was not very good.
No.
Because the budget went away.
Yeah. I think they ended up, that animation studio ended up working on another show while Jackie Chan Adventures was running, which is why the quality went down.
I think so, but it had Jackie Chan in it.
It did have Jackie Chan.
But he had the master plan with the talismans. How's that line go?
I don't remember.
Jackie Chan with the talisman. Ba-na-na-na-na, you'll always do somehow. It's like, find a way somehow. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I want to watch Jackie Chan now. I'm actually going to go leave, so thanks for calling me on.
Oh.
No, I'm still here. Don't worry.
Well, to be fair, I did call you while your phone was off, so...
I know. That was actually really impressive that you managed that, by the way.
It worked out in my favor.
What happened to all your kids, by the way?
Well, I would like to mention that we got a big donation. I heard it and it stopped me dead in my tracks. I'm sorry, that happens sometimes. Anyway, in the meantime, my kids, first off, you've got me saying it. They are not my kids. first and foremost. Second, they were repossessed, and not by Child Protective Services.
I think that's what that means. I think that's Child Protective Services.
I mean, do you honestly think that Child Protective Services would be run by a large man in a wife beater and suspenders, a large dirty man wearing a wife beater and suspenders named Judd?
Yeah, actually.
I mean, Child Protective Services is a government institution. I think they would dress a little bit more formally.
No. It's the weekend, so you know.
Also,
that's Chud's weekend suit.
Also, just to make a point, because I knew this was going to come up, I went to the repo place first, and they were all there, and then I went to the orphanage, and none of them were there. So, unless there was a really bad illegal Child Protective Services.
Wait a minute. You found your kids, and didn't take them back?
I have no money. Why do you think they were taken in the first place? All my money goes towards donations.
You had to save some for yourself. Do you not eat? Or oh no, right? Because you're a wall socket. You just eat electricity, right?
Well, no, you keep trying to find these things that I am and am not. Okay, listen. I live above Lord Dona'tor's Pizza. That's common knowledge by now, so it's not even considering revealing my location.
So you either eat pizza, or you are part oven.
What?
If you live above a pizza place, the heat from the oven has to go out somewhere. So you're part of an oven smokestack, or you are an oven yourself.
I mean, yes, it is very hot in here. Like every time I come out to one of these segments, I'm straight up schwitzing, but still. It's like, oh man, I lost my train of thought. No, we have an agreement. I get free room and board, and they provide me with their pizza scraps.
Okay, so are you consisting off the crust then, or just the toppings?
Crust, toppings, and things that are about to go expired.
Okay, all right.
Also, like at the end of the day, when they've got extra pizza that's been sitting under the heat lamps all day, I get first dibs at those.
All right, so you have an interesting metabolism, sir. I'll tell you that much. You're basically running off of jet fuel at this point.
By all means, I should be dead.
Yes, I do believe that is actually the truth.
Fortunately, I'm just a construct of someone's imagination, so it worked out fine.
I know absolutely nothing about being the construct of someone's imagination. Not at all. And these magic nunchucks I have on my desk tell me that everything is perfectly fine.
Of course. I mean, like, sometimes when I feel like that like, others don't believe in myself, and I don't believe in myself, that occasionally I'll just...
I can't say I didn't see that coming.
God damn it happened again! Okay, I'm good, I'm fine. I believe. I do believe in magic. I do believe in ghosts.
I thought you just existed out of spite.
It's multi-leveled. There's not just one source.
Multi-level spite?
Yes. No, spite is one level.
No, I get it. No. Spite is what the base part that keeps you running.
You know, like
but
the
more
9
lamps the more lamps you have, the more power you have. That's why you were trying to steal the sun when you had all the lamps, because you were super powerful at that
I am
point.
solar powered as well. That's why I want to steal the sun.
Okay, that would also do it too.
I'm not Kryptonian though.
So you're super. I was gonna say you're Superman.
No, I'm not Kryptonian. That's not a thing.
Okay, but Superman has a weakness, and that's kryptonite. So is your weakness eternal darkness?
No, my weakness is existential dread. That's what literally caused me to phase out of existence.
I thought that was just Discord dropping the call. My bad.
No. That was existential dread.
Okay. Now I go through that all the time, and I usually still exist.
Yeah, but I'm a construct of somebody's imagination.
But what about I'm Rosa John right now? Wouldn't that technically be the same thing?
Pull up your camera.
No. Oh, we're playing this game, are we? Are we playing this game? Hang on.
Might as well read some donations while we figure out whether or not John really is Rosa John right now. You Son of a bitch. You know what? I'll take it. Come on, Twitch chat. Let's push to bring out Steven and have a chat with our Lord and Savior, Dona'tor. Anonymous with the $100. Anonymous with the $500 saying tidings to assorted runaways. I'm sorry, tidings of assorted runaways. Alas, I do not wish to donate again during the segment of this foul relative of mine, though I have heard that the great sage George mayhaps join. Perfection. I challenge thee, chat. Let us reach that goal to hath the great sage come on down. Signed, the benefactor. Bramnet with $400. Anonymous with $100. T-Dog 117 with the $35 saying, fools! All hail Lord Dona'tor. Keep the good work, guys. And $5 train donated $5. All right.
Hey, I'm right here.
No, yes, I see. I can clearly see.
Can you, though? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Are you sure?
You're back off.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Hold on.
Oh, thank you.
Nope, that was the donation tracker. The donation tracker gave you a kiss.
I gotta turn this off. We're gonna drop this camera.
Ah! Okay, yes, I hacked Tom Fox's account as well. You got me, chat. My own Discord got banned. It came with the territory of having all of my lamps taken away from me.
How does Tom keep letting you in here? Or do you think he would have changed his password by now?
He doesn't know. I don't know how he doesn't know. He just doesn't. I've never been in the same room as the guy.
Is that how you got his dog?
No, the dog I found in an escape tunnel on a desert island.
Oh, right. Okay, that's where Tim took you. Right, my mistake.
Yeah, yes. I believe it is time to move on to yet another guest. So thank you very much, John, for coming on.
No worries.
And,
I will hopefully see Tom on his actual account later tonight for Chaos Fortune Cookie. Otherwise, Rosa John's gonna be very sad.
That depends if I have another existential crisis. They happen more often than you think.
I know the feeling completely.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye. Next up on our whirlwind tour of people to bring on board, it's Chugga Conroy. Well. Hello, Emil. You know what? Let me. There we go. It's like we're right next to each other now. Hello.
You are one evil fella.
Indeed I am.
And to all of Proton John's viewers, I gotta say, would a real Let's Player use a fake camera?
Wow. Shots have been fired, folks. Think we might be turning from TRG to TMZ.
The choice is real.
I mean, to be fair, he used a real camera pointed at a computer monitor.
I mean, yeah, but you understand.
Indeed. So what brings you here to Lord Dona'tor Talk Radio?
I have what I call an exercise in loathing.
Ah, yes, your love-hate, your hate relationship, rather, with a certain 3DS game.
I was about to correct you, though, but yes, I think even hate might be underselling it.
A hate relationship, yes.
Do you want me to read off any of it, or?
Oh, we should take the time to analyze it. So go ahead. Stop when you feel like we can make some progress into your hate relationship.
Okay, so I got it pulled up here. Paper Mario Sticker Star is the most disappointing video game I have ever played. Number 1, the story. Bowser touches the sticker comet and steals it. That's it. Story over. Okay. So let's talk about everything wrong with this opening cutscene, because it's such an important and constantly underlying problem with this game. I have an issue, Bowser is never allowed to say one word in the entire game. Everyone loves Bowser. He's well written in the main games. He's well written in Mario Party. He's well written in the sports games. in Mario and Luigi, in the original Paper Mario trilogy, in Super Mario RPG, in a freaking parental controls video. He's hands down one of the most lovable antagonists
I love
ever.
that video. I love that video. The one where he's being such a good dad.
Yeah, that's what he is. And he's one of the most lovable antagonists of all time while having legitimate cool factor. This is a letdown for any Mario game, not even bringing into the fact that this is a sub-series based on its characters and writing. That's my first big issue. Shall I keep going?
I believe we have a little bit of time, yes.
I've actually counted, and there are 6 original characters of any kind in Sticker Star. You have Kirsty, who, let's be honest, is Rosalina's crown with eyeballs on it. You have the Hieroglyph Koopas and Goombas. There's a couple of bosses, and then there's a new enemy called Poison Blooper. Everything else is a reused character design from Thousand Year Door or a standard Mario enemy. So, when talking about this, everyone points out that one quote where Miyamoto requested that this game only use existing Mario characters. But I don't think that this is solely his fault, and I don't think that we should blame any one person for this, because not wanting to introduce too many unique characters is no excuse for this level of blandness and such a crappy story. You could have had Toadette, or the Kongs, or the Yoshis, or Birdo. Well, I think Birdo got to be in Color Splash. Or Poochie, or Toadsworth, or Pauline, Wario, the Lumas, Honey Queen and her Bee Kingdom, Captain Toad, Egad, Nabbit, Kammy Koopa, or, any of the existing Paper Mario characters people would love to see again, like Goombella, or Rockhawk, or Bobbery. Maybe have Goombaria or Twink come back older and smarter and stronger. I've always wanted to see Twink grow up to become a full-fledged Star Spirit. Or, they could just let Bowser say literally anything.
I want to stop you right there. I want to dive deeper into that older Twink thing.
Yeah?
Each one of the Star Spirits in the original Paper Mario has a very unique design. How would Twink look to differentiate himself from the other Star Spirits?
I wonder how he would look when he was older. Like, you're right, he would have to have something, because he's just a smiley face on a star originally. I always...
3 out of the 7 Star Spirits and 3 out of the 5 male Star Spirits have mustaches. Would Twink have a mustache?
Yeah, we got 2 mustaches, and then we have... Well, everybody thinks Kalmar is just frowning and sighing, but, and then you have Muscular apparently being muscular.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, maybe he would... How would you, show bravery on a character? Because I think that would show him pretty well, because despite being really small and weak, he still braves a lot of problems.
Okay, I've got an idea. He gets stubble and an Indiana Jones hat.
Yes! I love that. And then he has, a gruffer voice now that he's older.
Yes.
He's being like, what's up, everybody? I'm Twink.
I've been working on several impressions. I think it comes from... I have a strange connection with the one known as Tom Fox. I've seen his videos and whatnot, but I've been working on the impressions that he can do. So, Twink would go from sounding like "It's me, Twink" to I don't know, something a little bit more gruffer and manly, like my voice, my gruffer, manlier voice.
So Twink grew up to become you.
I mean, I don't own an Indiana Jones hat, and I would hardly call this stubble.
Beard.
I guess so.
I could get you a hat for next Colosseum. I mean, the thing is that we tried ousting you, and we felt pretty safe about having an online event without you last year, and then you just found a way to get it anyway. So now we're just kind of treating it as, he's here. We might as well just give him his own segment, because he's going to take a segment if we don't give him one. Yeah.
I mean, hey, good lord, it seems I bothered you until I managed to weasel my way in.
Now you're with the in crowd.
Indeed. Well,
yeah,
for now, I still consider all of you fools. And mischief will arise yet again once this is done in person. I mean, this is as close to being in person as possible. I mean, you know what? I gave John a kiss, so. Mwah. I think I missed. Mwah.
Oh, you missed. Okay, no, you hit. But yeah, my point is that they went about this whole problem of not being able to use new characters in the most low-effort, thoughtless, unimaginative way possible in a series that is known for its characters and having original worlds and stuff. And my whole thing is that, if Intelligent Systems and the people at it had some kind of creative vision for this little game that has a few RPG elements, but isn't too threatening in that way, and has an arts and crafts art style, and doesn't really have like any characters or story bearing, then don't shoehorn that into a series that is known for those things. Make a new franchise. I don't really think that's so unusual. I don't know. I just think it's really terrible for the standards of any Mario game, and not because I've seen people say that like if you don't think of it like a Paper Mario game, it's not that bad, or if it's your first Paper Mario game, it's not that bad. I still think it. No, I'm sorry.
It's that's a tough nut to crack, I'd say. I'd say for the most part, I'm trying to think now. I'm wondering how. Let me pull up Metacritic here to see how it was rated compared to other Paper Mario games.
Oh, I'm gonna love this number.
It's actually not as bad as I thought it was. User score is 5.5, which is about on par with what I think. Reviewer score is a 75. Now compare that to, say, Thousand Year Door.
Critics were actually really kind to it, which really surprised me. There were a few critics that knew from the beginning that it was bad, but, like, not that many.
See all search results for Paper Mario. Let's see. Color Splash was a 76. Origami King was an 80. Thousand Year Door was 80. Yeah, so the originals rate much better. Paper Mario was a 93. Thousand Year Door was an 87. Super was an 85.
That's fair. I mean, like, it did get a little better as time went on, I guess, but,
Yes. All right, I believe we have time for one more guest here, unless a large push of donations comes in here. So, Emil, thank you for being on.
Thank you so much for having me.
And let me go over to this screen before you sign off, so that way I don't reveal that I'm stealing Tom Fox's account again. Whoops. What's this? Someone has entered.
Hi there.
You're supposed to. You're still $6,000 away from being able to enter this.
Yeah, so I showed up, but I got something else here too. But you won't know about it, will you?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I might have something here you're interested in.
I don't believe you.
Listen, there was a certain amount that we had to get. If we get that certain amount, maybe there'll be a little reunion.
What do you mean? What do you have?
That there's someone here that asks about you a lot. That's all.
You can't do this to me.
I mean, I can do a lot of things.
Show it to me.
No, I don't have to do that.
Stephen George, I swear to God, show it to me.
Nah.
Hello?
I don't feel like I really have to.
Hello?
Adri. Hello.
Hi.
Would you be able to convince Stephen George to show me the lamp?
Yes. I think you should show him the lamp. Because he asked you nicely.
Nah.
Huh? Well, I guess we can hang out then. Hello.
I think I'm going to cry.
Don't cry, Lord Dona'tor.
No,
I'm here.
I'm definitely gonna cry.
But don't do it, because we have unbelievable pictures and facts about snails.
They kind of look like lamps.
They do kind of look like lamps. Actually, in our home, we have a lamp that is a snail. A snail that is a lamp.
That's nice.
Would you like to hear some unbelievable pictures and facts about snails?
It'll make me forget how much of a bully Stephen George is.
Yes. He is quite a bully, isn't he?
He really is.
Well, I'm sure you're wondering. Are there male and female snails?
I know snails lay eggs.
Well, they do. Snails are not male or female. Instead, they are hermaphrodites, which means that they have both male and female reproductive towards them being hermaphrodites. Do snails hibernate during the winter? Some snails do hibernate during the wintertime, while others don't hibernate at all.
They don't migrate?
They don't hibernate.
No, I know they don't hibernate, but do they migrate? I figured they go south for the winter.
No. Actually, they just kind of do their own. They kind of do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, I'm gonna just stay home.
I'd like to quell chat's fears by saying that, like, we can show the snail reproduction because it's educational. We will not get bopped by TOS.
We will not. Yeah, we will not. We will not. Who are the enemies of snails? It is not TOS.
It's man.
Snails have all sorts of enemies, but it's not TOS. Some of their enemies includes turtles, snakes, beetles, toads, birds, and much more.
Wow. I'm learning so much about snails.
Oh, actually, look, Lord Dona'tor.
It's a snail lamp.
It's a snail lamp.
Oh my god.
Do you love it or do you love it?
I love it.
Look at it, and he changes colors.
Wow. Just like my
we thought we would bring him out for you because, you know, everybody deserves a friend. Bob Ross taught me that.
I have to go. I need to read more donations and then I gotta change the segment over.
It's okay, but I hope you enjoyed that snail lamp.
I did. It just made me miss my lamp all the more.
I'm so glad. Goodbye.
Anyway, Kazeumi with the $100 and glory to the lamp. Glory to the lamp! Give it back, Stephen George. Muppet donated $105 and said, Grandpa, you wouldn't. He really much would. And with that, I believe that's going to be the end of my segment. But I will have my revenge against the one known as Stephen George. The lamp will be back in my possession. I've lost everything. I've lost my electricity. I have lost my money because I donated all. Don't donate all your money. Learn from my mistakes. Donate some, not all. I lost my own lamps and I lost the lamp. I will have my revenge next year at Colosseum 5. Goodbye, everybody. Assuming that I don't have another existential crisis or that MC can take me off.